Hello, my name is Kathy Brashears. I am a Japanese teacher in Las Vegas, Nevada, and today I created a clickable vocabulary page for my students. I'll show you what this looks like. Basically, I recorded my own voice and embedded it within this Google slide, which I published to my Canvas page. So if you click on any word, you can hear me read it. Kiritsu, kiritsu, kiritsu. So this is for my incoming level 1 students. So I'm going to show you how I did this. I started with a PDF document that I made from a Word file. So this is the vocabulary that was in the Word document, and I had the pictures and things already in there. I put in the red English words, and I saved it as a PDF. So what I really need, though, is an image. So if you can save your PDF as an image, that's great. I happen to have a little program called Snagit that will give me a capture of a screen. So you can use a program like Snagit. You can use other downloadable programs like Snip Tool to make a screen capture of a portion of a page. So that's what I need. So I'm going to capture a portion of my page like that, and then it will save it in a certain spot, but I'm not going to save it right now because I already did. So you basically need to capture just the image of what you want. The next step was to record myself saying the audio. So I used this program called Audacity for that, and it's a very simple downloadable audio recorder. It works really, really well. I've used it for years, and you just record yourself, and then you have to export your audio as an MP3 file. So it just you just name it, and then save it, and it exports it into a little folder for you to grab later. So you have to record all the audio next. Now the next step is to put it in your Google slide presentation. So I have a blank one set up here to show you that process. We're going to get rid of all of this junk. Just select it and delete. And then we need to upload our photo. So if I choose upload from computer, you could also put it in your drive if you wanted to. There's where I saved it. So I just click it and select it, and it puts it in there. Now you can put a background in here if you want to. You can put bitmojis in here if you want to. I'm just showing you the basics here. So this is just my background image. Now I need to put audio over the top of it. So I go to the Insert menu, and then I go to the Audio menu, and I had to put all of this stuff, I had to put all the audio in my drive. So I'm going to click the Recent tab, and then I just scroll down to the one that I want. It's number 1, and I select it, and it puts in a little audio button for me. Very, very cool. Okay, and you just keep repeating that process until you get all the audio in there. So here's one that I have all the audio in there. Now when I got all the audio in there, I saw how busy it was with all of these little images, and I didn't want all of those little buttons all over there. I wanted it a little cleaner looking. So I figured out a way to do it without the buttons on there. Here's how I was able to remove those buttons and put in something else. I needed to create a transparent box of some kind. So I went to Google Draw. This is Google Draw, and I made myself a little transparent box. And all I did was just inserted a shape like this, and it comes in filled. And I just selected the box that I made, and I made it transparent by clicking on it and selecting the fill tool and transparent, and the border color and the transparent. So now I have this lovely little transparent box. Then I saved that. I downloaded that as a PNG image and tucked it into the folder that I'm using where my slideshow is. Now that I have my transparent box ready to go, all I have to do is switch out that image for the little speaker icons right here. And here's how you do that. So you choose a speaker icon and you select it so it turns blue around it. Now you can do something with it, and then you right click. And down here towards the bottom it says replace image. Now I put the transparent box image that I'm working with into my drive, so I selected drive. And it puts the most recent thing in there first, and there it is over here in the corner. It says transparent box, so I select that and then I click replace. And now it's taken out my little speaker icon and replaced it with my transparent box. Now I can move that over the top of the word right there, and that's how students are able to click on the word and have me read it. So I repeated that process for all the other buttons on there, and then I ended up with this. So now I have a nice clean looking page, and I put these directions down here by my Bitmoji. Click on any Japanese word to hear me read it to you. The next step is to publish this to the web so I can embed it within one of my Canvas pages. So how you do that is you go to the File menu and you select Publish to the Web. And then I have a choice. I can either do a link or an embed. I want to do an embed. Okay, now this little stuff here about advancing the slides every 3 seconds, we don't have to worry about because there's only one slide. But I do want to check the box that says Start Slideshow as soon as the player loads. Then I click Publish, and it says, yes, I do want to publish it. Then down here, this little blue part down here that's been highlighted, that's my embed code. So I want to copy that. So I right click and copy. Then I go to my Canvas page where I want to put this, and I have this tab already open. So here's my Canvas page where I want to embed this image. So I want to put it right there. So now I'm going to go to Upload or Record Media, and I click that. Then see where it says Embed on this tab, I click Embed right there, and that's where I copy my embed code, or paste in my embed code and submit that. So now it popped in everything there, and then I save that. So now you can see what it looks like from a student's point of view. Go to Home and Student View. This is my sandbox module. So I go to that assignment or that page on the sandbox module. So this is what the kids would see. So here is vocabulary for Unit 1. Click on any Japanese word to hear me read it aloud to you. So here you go. Kiritsu, kiritsu, kiritsu. So that creates a little clickable resource that your students can access at any time. Japanese is, an interesting language, and it's hard to get used to the sound system at the beginning. So hopefully this will give my students a little bit of extra help. Thanks. ありがとうございました。じゃあね。